Hello. We are welcome to my channel. I am on my way to fulfilling my dreams, and what that means is, well, right now we're working on the relaunch of my small business, Moody Moon Things, and this is just a space for encouraging dreams to come true. Whenever I think I'm gonna get a little bit, my heart just like stops in anticipation of them walking towards the door. So I'm relaunching my small business on the 24th of June, and I'm having a launch party with all my family and friends, and I'm really excited to do that because I've been a bit shy about my small business with them because I wasn't proud of it, and now I'm proud of it, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it to like blow up and become my main thing. So we're like 3 weeks out. Today we're going to put our product information in. So I've been making candles and candles and candles. So I hand pour them, and I've got pillar ones and jar ones from recycled jars, glass jars. So I've got to put in the information for how they were made, like how much scent they have in them, how much wax they have, and all that jazz, so that I can price them fairly. So that's today's job, and I think we're gonna post the first YouTube video, so you've probably already seen that if you're watching this one. And I was really nervous about it, and I was like, no, I'll just make them and keep myself accountable, and pretend like I'm doing a YouTube channel to like keep myself on it. But like I turned 25 on the weekend, and I was like, I'm 25 now. I can do whatever I want. And I know that sounds silly, but it was something in my brain just clicked. I was like, I'm a 25-year-old woman. Like, I can do whatever I want. Like, I shouldn't be embarrassed, and like, who cares? Like, I should just live my life. So I think you can feel that way at any age. You don't have to wait till you're 25. But yeah, something just snapped in my head, and it was really good. I'm also doing this thing currently. Well, for the whole year, instead of setting one New Year's resolution, I've set a resolution for every month. So every month I'm working on a different thing. So I've done one where I had to go for a walk every day. Last month I meditated every day. And I had another month where I tried to draw a picture every day. That one was my most failed month. Maybe because it felt too much like work, I don't know. And this month is write something nice about myself every day. So every night before I go to bed, I write something that I like about myself, or appreciate about myself. So if you need a little boost, or self-improvement journey, you can try that. It's actually really beneficial. I'm like, oh, I'm actually like not better than what I thought I was, but I think it's reinforcing seeing positive qualities in me, because sometimes we focus too much on the negative. But yeah, so today's job, computer work, 25-year-old posting a YouTube video, and yeah, I think that's probably all we'll get done today. Oh, and content scheduling. So the launch is in 3 weeks, so I kind of want to have a sort of stream of content coming out on Instagram and TikTok to build momentum and to get my word out there. So right now I've only got, I shouldn't say only, right now I have 65 wonderful followers on Instagram, mostly made up of family and friends. So I would love to grow that before the launch. And I think I need to work the algorithm a little bit. I need to post some stories, post more reels. So yeah, that's on the agenda. Yeah, welcome, and come along for the journey with me, and I hope you're inspired to live your dream life. Update, it was no delivery for me. It was the van for a renovation in a nearby apartment. Okay, let's get to work. So if I think about why it was so hard for me to be open and proud with my family and friends about what I was doing and creating Moody Moon Things, I think it comes down to that I always put my identity of being a student and being a mathematician and being smart and intellectual on a super huge pedestal. only recently have I really been able to deconstruct that. I have learned that no part of your identity needs to be on a pedestal, and I really appreciate my creative side and what I'm accomplishing now. I've gone through some pretty big life events in the recent months, and it's just made me realize that life is short, and be bold and be brave and be yourself, because otherwise what's the point? When it comes to pricing, I'm a little bit nervous because like people, you know, you can get candles for so cheap. Like if you went to a $2 shop or even Kmart, you can get candles for quite low prices, and they're made by factories and like mass production, and that's fine. Mine are hand poured, they're recycled glass jars, they burn clean, they're all non-toxic, paraffin free, and so should I match? So that's why it's important to measure the cost, so to make sure that I'm covering the costs and that I can pay myself and upscale. I'm lucky that when I made these candles, it probably took all in all about 2 to 3 hours, probably 3 hours in total, from like melting the wax, pouring them in, demolding the candles, that kind of thing. So all in all, probably around 3.5 hours work maybe. So when you divide that by the number of candles I made, it's going to be quite easy to cover the hours that I spent. But I want to be able to upscale my business as well, but also want it to be affordable, because especially in this climate, I want everyone to have beautiful things in their home and feel special and feel sensual and connected to their environment. So yeah, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but I will come back to you with an answer. So this is what excuse my dirty screen and my nails. What I'm doing right now is I've measured the size of the candles. So this is so I know what's going to fit in what box, and so I can tell people the dimensions of each product. I've got the burn timer here. I've got these ones to fill out. I've done a salsa one, like a salsa jar one, and a large jar one, so I'll put those in. So that one, the large one's still going. I think it'll be like 72 hours or something crazy. Then we've got the weight of the candle with the jar, or just the pillar candle, and then the weight of the wax. So this is so I can calculate how much wax has gone into the candle. I don't think it'll be completely accurate because I don't know if you lose mass when you melt it and then it solidifies, but it'll help me calculate the cost of each candle to make. And then here I've used the scent percentage to figure out the weight of scent in there, so that'll help me estimate the cost of scent in there as well. And then here we've got the type of wick, so this is the burn diameter of the wick, and then the number of wicks in the candle. So some of them have 2, like the heart one, and the salsa and the cocktail glass has 2 as well. Then I'm going to estimate the cost here by putting all these together. It won't include the time I spent making the candles. And then we've got the retail price. So I've heard a few different things, like should it be 3 times or 50% profit margin? So I'm going to sort of play around and see what feels right, because I want it to be affordable, but also like profitable, because I'll need to pay myself for the work that I put in.